Pope Francis has officially stepped down, marking the end of a transformative era for the Catholic Church. This shocking announcement has sent ripples across the world, leaving many to wonder what led to this historic decision. But what is even more surprising is the man who will take his place, Cardinal Luis Tagle. Hailed as a compassionate reformer yet surrounded by controversy, his rise to the papacy is anything but straightforward. For over a decade, Pope Francis has been a beacon of change, challenging long-standing traditions and shifting the Church's focus towards mercy, inclusion, and justice. Now, those close to him are saying that he believes his mission is complete. After years of tackling major crises and internal church conflicts, he has reportedly found peace with his decision to step down. But the real question remains, why now? Behind closed doors, Pope Francis has been in deep discussions with his closest advisors. The Vatican has been buzzing with speculation, and now it appears that his choice for a successor has been clear all along. While the papal conclave technically decides the next pope, the influence of a departing pontiff cannot be underestimated. This transition happens at a significant time, the Jubilee of Hope, a global celebration that Pope Francis launched on Christmas Eve 2024. This Jubilee was meant to inspire renewal and reflection, and now, unexpectedly, it marks the closing chapter of his papacy. His resignation is not just a personal decision, it is a message to the world. What makes this moment even more remarkable is the man chosen to succeed him. Cardinal Luis Tagle is no stranger to leadership. Born in the Philippines, he has long been considered one of the most influential figures in the Catholic Church. His deep compassion, theological brilliance, and progressive vision make him a natural successor to Pope Francis. But his journey to this moment has not been without its challenges. Tagle's leadership style mirrors that of Pope Francis in many ways. He is known for his close connections with the poor, his dedication to social justice, and his efforts to make the Church more inclusive. However, his progressive stance on certain issues has also made him a controversial figure within the Vatican. Some conservative factions within the Church view his reforms as too radical, leading to a divide between tradition and change. Despite these challenges, Tagle has remained steadfast in his mission. His humanitarian work speaks volumes about his character. From supporting migrants and refugees to addressing climate change and poverty, he has proven time and time again that he is a pope for the people. His initiatives have transformed communities worldwide, offering hope to those who need it most. In Africa, Tagle's efforts to provide education and vocational training for underprivileged families have had a lasting impact. He believes in empowering people through knowledge and opportunity, rather than just offering temporary aid. In Myanmar, he played a crucial role in peace efforts, bridging gaps between religious and political leaders to promote unity and reconciliation. His belief in interfaith dialogue has made him a respected figure beyond the Catholic Church. One of Tagle's most significant contributions is his approach to enculturation. This means adapting the Church's teachings and practices to different cultures while maintaining core values. In places like Africa and Asia, he has encouraged the use of indigenous music, art, and language in Catholic worship, creating a more inclusive and meaningful experience for local communities. But perhaps what sets Tagle apart the most is his hands-on approach. As the president of Caritas Internationalis, he led the Share the Journey campaign, a global initiative to raise awareness about migrants and refugees. Unlike many leaders who speak from a distance, Tagle went directly to refugee camps in Lebanon and Jordan, meeting displaced families face to face. His message was clear. These are not just numbers or statistics, these are real people with real struggles. His passion for social justice extends to climate change as well. He has worked alongside environmental organizations to address the urgent need for sustainable solutions. His belief is that the Church must not only preach about justice, but take concrete actions to make a difference. Now, as he steps into his new role as Pope, the world watches with anticipation. He inherits a Church facing deep divisions. From the ongoing clerical abuse scandals to debates about the role of women and LGBTQ inclusion, the challenges ahead are immense. Will he continue Francis's legacy, or will he carve his own path? One thing is certain: Tagle's papacy will be one of transformation. His leadership will redefine the Catholic Church's role in the modern world. His ability to connect with people, listen to their needs, and implement meaningful change makes him a leader for the future. But the road ahead will not be easy. The Vatican is a complex institution with deeply rooted traditions. Resistance to change is inevitable. However, if anyone is prepared for the challenge, it is Cardinal Tagle. His history proves that he is not afraid to make bold decisions even in the face of opposition. The world now waits to see how he will shape the future of the Catholic Church. As Pope Francis steps down and Cardinal Tagle takes the reins, a new era begins. This is not just a transition of power, it is a defining moment in history. The decisions made in the coming months will determine the Church's direction for years to come. In times of uncertainty, people look to their leaders for guidance, hope, and inspiration. Cardinal Tagle now has the opportunity to be that guiding light for millions. His vision for a church that is inclusive, compassionate, and socially responsible is what many believe is needed in today's world. As we witness this historic moment, one thing is clear: the Catholic Church is at a crossroads. With Pope Francis's legacy behind him and a world of expectations ahead, Pope Tagle's journey has just begun. Only time will tell how he will lead, but one thing is certain: change is coming.